All right, we're back with X's and O's with Mike Vrabel. Mike, we're going already up 14-0. Take us away.
Yeah, and so we did get off to a good start, like you said. Defensively here, you know, one thing that we talked about going into the game was no X plays, no points. And so we knew that they had a couple guys that could create X plays. Breece Hall won. Obviously, we saw him, you know, rip one off in the fourth quarter. You know, but Adonai Mitchell, you know, and they tried Gonzo. And again, that's what they wanted to try to do. You could see him in press coverage down here. Good technique as he bails out. And the one thing that I really like is when you play a young quarterback, again, sometimes they're going to tell you where they're going with the football. And so as his eyes go over here and he's going to take the one-on-one matchup, which a lot of guys do, that's no secret. But Hawk gets a great break out of the middle of the field. You can see that back pedal. Those are things that we continue to work on. So before the quarterbacks release the ball, you know, Hawk's over here breaking. And again, good coverage, great coverage, no DPI. And then Hawk does a great job of coming over there and high pointing the football. And we'll see here, we can see probably Hawk coming out of the middle of the field as he goes. And I think that's the most important thing, is being able to go and high point this thing. Gonzo, great coverage. And if they're going to try us, we can't fall asleep. And that's a great play, great turnover.
Now let's look at a play with Drake. A little different type of thing here.
You know what I mean? So again, Ramondre, we've snapped it. You know, we'll line him up out everywhere. We line Travion and all these guys out. I think the versatility of any of these 5 eligibles has allowed us to do some different formations. As you see here, they pressure. And when they do pressure, sometimes you end up with favorable matchups. And this one, it's Ramondre on a defensive end. You know, he's able to do a nice job of getting vertical, stemming them, and then getting outside. And again, the calm, cool here, just standing in the pocket. We got to do a better job here with the pressure, but just excellent ball placement right here. Again, away from the post safety, out here, out of harm's way. And Ramondre, who's done a great job of catching the football, going all the way back to Miami when we talked about, hey, we just need one play. He makes it down the sidelines. This is another example of him catching the football.
Let's go to special teams
got it
here.
So, you know, they got us on a fake earlier. We were there. We weren't able to make the play. You know, we, again, knew that they would be aggressive, certainly in this type of the game where the score is, and having practiced this. So this is our great team. These are our defensive guys, and I want you to see, you know, the adjustment here that KC and Durden make. KC jumps out. We get the long side. They bring the wings. They put them over on that side. And then now we're able to, you know, adjust here, set the edge, and create a negative gain here. But this is, you know, well done. You know, Tom and Jeremy had these guys prepared, ready to go. And you can see the impact that it makes here. And the guys were excited finally, you know, to be ready when that ball comes out. They come out quickly. They're set, we're ready to go. We've got guys over here to the long side, to the unbalanced side, and now we're able to make the play.
Corey's energy after that play, he's going up to the crowd, and it almost felt like a home game.
Yeah, I mean, our crowd has been amazing. Our fans have been amazing. I'm glad that we've given them something to cheer about.
Final play, let's go to the touchdown to Efton Chism.
Yep, so again, being able to get Drake out of the pocket. You know, Chiz does a nice job. I think it's best served here to take a look at this from the end zone. You know, we get a little bit of the run action. Hunter does a great job here with a seal. Chiz works the inside release, is able to come flat, and then again, the ball placement on the move, really out there where only one guy's gonna be able to make a play on it. Chiz goes and works at hand catch, get it out in front of his body, going to the ground. Again, now we have to secure it, which we do, and you can see the excitement, and as everybody starts to run down here, that we have for Chiz and the hard work and the effort that he's put in, taking advantage of his opportunity.